So, one of the greatest philosophers of our time once said, they love to scream peace after they started some shit. Whether it's war, sports, business, media, it's all the same behavior, but just different arenas. So, today we're going to discuss how all of those arenas share similar segments. What's the first topic, T?
So we're gonna go ahead and go into Xerxes.
Xerxes. Okay, yeah. Xerxes. So, he believed that uh scaring people with the massive army he had would get them to bow down. But he wasn't prepared for a group of men to come together, which were the 300, and buck the system. So it's like a key to understanding that some people you just don't play with. You know? Well, how you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it's about. It's some
Yeah,
people you just don't play with. It's just some people you don't know what's what to expect, even though you think you know what to expect.
yeah. And we
And
all know the story.
yeah,
Leonidas. This is
yep,
Sparta, kicking him off the ledge,
yep,
and his sole purpose. If you've seen the movie, I know we don't know his sole purpose, really what he was thinking back then, but his sole purpose in the movie was just to make this person bleed because he was calling himself Xerxes, was calling himself a god king. He was God. He compared himself to
yeah,
God, and he was a kind of tall and massive figure, so uh made him seem bigger than life, and it made him people scared. And he got this whole big army with behind him. So they believed he was just unstoppable. Nothing could phase him. And that one act of bravery by those 300 men, once the story got around that he could bleed, it was raps. You know?
yep.
So,
That's all I mean, a lot of times that's all it takes, just in real life. Once you see um a person who's trying to be a bully or um thinking they're better than somebody or anything like that, once somebody finally stands up and takes them on, then
mhm.
everybody else wants to show up now and be like,
Yep,
yeah, he did do this, he did that. We got to get him. But it takes that individual or a group of people that just like, I got to stand for something.
yeah,
So,
yeah. We learn a lot about this even in school. Like
oh
when you
yeah,
jump off that porch, when you jump off that porch, man, sometimes all it takes is people knowing you're not going for certain things. And
hmm,
uh the lesson gets learned, you know.
yeah. And
You gotta
just off of
stand
that, like
for
you said,
something.
yeah, like you said, like the 300, I remember on we don't know for sure, but from the movie, they made it seem like all you had to do was bow to him. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? It's like, so,
yeah.
I mean, let's just be real. That's today, to this day,
To this
it's
day.
stuff
Yep.
like that. It's like,
Yep.
all you have to do is bow to me and you'll get what you want.
Yeah.
And it's like that, they had to be brave and be like, I'm not going against my principle. This is my principle.
Exactly. Your
Everybody else can do what
integrity.
they want. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody else can do what they want, but for my principle, I cannot bow to no man. And that's the whole thing about that story. It's like it's a lot to that
Yeah.
story. As a man, if you watch that and see it as a man, you see you gotta stand on principle.
Emphasis
And
on man.
yeah,
Emphasis on man.
yeah. So that's
And you
something
gotta keep
that's
your integrity intact, man.
exactly, exactly.
That's what I
That's
say. You
something
gotta
that
let you know, let people know you're not going for certain things. And unfortunately, in this day and age, that rubs people the wrong way when they feel like they can't do you a certain way.
yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay
Oh
with
yeah.
getting hate. I'm okay with getting
Oh yeah.
hated because you can't bully me. I'm okay with getting hated because you can't just tell me what I'm gonna do. I understand, you know?
Oh yeah. And nobody should ever, every man out there, you should never have to do that. Like you should be
Yeah,
able to, you know, uh, you shouldn't have to appease to nobody. And that's
yeah,
what people want you to do. And it's like, no, I'ma be me. You can accept it or you can't, you know, and you can
yep.
keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So
Especially, especially if being you is not a negative thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
just because I tell the truth doesn't mean um be mad at me. But a lot of people want to be lied to. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people want
I
to be
mean,
lied to.
let's be in
And
a society that we're in nowadays, that's what it is now. It's a it's not a it used to be first place that anybody cared about.
yep,
Now more it's more like a
I care about ninth and tenth place. That's crazy to me.
yeah, yeah. It's more on the the word you always say, participation. It's more about
Yeah,
participation points. And so
yeah,
it's that's the difference in where we are now. But before we go, let's go on to another
yeah.
person who pretty much underestimated and regretted it. So we're gonna go on to Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh
So
yeah.
um
He was bullying everybody though. See, he he did stuff disrespectfully and definitely had to backtrack later. Had to basically he had to basically beg for his life and they like banished him, I think,
oh
from
yeah.
wherever he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to yeah. That's what I did. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why it's best for you to just not start it. Not start no issues. Because
Mhm.
people don't forget. They were especially the ones who get done wrong, they remember. They might not, they might be able to forgive, but they won't forget, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is another person who had a massive army that thought it was gonna be easy. You see what I mean? Like it all comes down to this with all a lot of these we're gonna talk about. It's they underestimated the person and or they underestimated the opponent. And this basically with him, he underestimated it and it just got he got destroyed. Like it was bad. They said it was
And
the worst, one of the worst losses ever.
guess what? They said he didn't lose because he was weak or stupid. He lost because you can't beat reality forever. That's what it says. It basically says what we were saying. You
Yeah.
had more troops, you had the bigger army, you were feared, but it's just some people you don't play with. When
Yeah, I
like
mean,
the person who has nothing to lose, you don't play with.
yeah.
Man.
Eventually you're gonna run
It says,
across ruin.
yeah, it says dominance is temporary. Adaptation is everything. So they adapted to what they were doing. That's how they lost.
Hmm. Yeah. And that's just we wanted to start with just some historical figures first that
Yep.
everybody,
Before we go on, it
you know.
says one bad day, bad weather, late decisions, and the enemies got stronger. That's how they lost. They couldn't recover. Everything went
Yeah,
wrong for them, like it was
yeah.
supposed to happen. So be careful who you play
Mm.
with. You never know what powers are at play when
Mm.
you play with certain people. You know?
Man, that's hey, that's deep right there. That is deep
Yep.
because they you right about that. So everything just went wrong for them. So, but they they thought they had it in the bag. They thought it was going to be easy win. That's crazy. Wow. So we're not just bringing up these historic ones. We're bringing up these historical individuals because we're tying in to what we're going into next. Tying in everybody that's pretty much this has happened to. So
Who's the
we're
next
going to
person?
one that we're going to one that everybody should know, and it was a big one, right? So we're gonna
Who?
go into 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Yeah. Now this right here, this is my era. I got to witness this while it was happening. And see when it was happening, everybody was like, 50 Cent is a bully, 50 Cent is a bully. But then barely in today's time, we find out, oh no, he wasn't a bully. He was defending himself this whole time. So basically, Ja Rule was with Murder Inc. Murder Inc. had Irv Gotti and his brother, the Gotti brothers, basically. But Irv Gotti basically came out and said, yeah, we blocked 50 Cent everywhere. We told the labels that because at this time, before let me backtrack. Before at this time, Ja Rule was like the number one of the top artists. He was selling out albums, doing numbers. Everybody wanted to book him for shows and award shows and get featured on records and stuff.
Hmm.
He was like singing, rapping, like he was like doing like Drake. And Irv Gotti told the record labels not to deal with 50 Cent or they wouldn't deal with them. So what would the record labels do if they're making all this money with them? They're gonna go with them. You see? So 50 Cent basically had to leave New York, his home, and get signed by the West Coast, Dr. Dre, Eminem, uh I forget what's the record? What's his
Interscope.
name? Yeah, Interscope, yeah. So he got signed to Interscope. And Jimmy Iovine, yeah.
Yep,
Uh
Jimmy Iovine.
he blows up. 50 Cent blows up. Now 50 Cent drops the first song I ever heard from 50 Cent was Wankster. But the reason I heard it is because people kept telling me, man, this is a guy that got shot 9 times and lived and he rapping. He got shot 9 times and lived. And so I went to go listen to his music, and the first thing I seen was Wankster. Basically, it's a couple songs under this and Ja Rule, and I feel like that's one of them. But it was so good to me, like I couldn't stop listening to it. I never really was a Ja Rule fan, so I didn't have to throw his stuff out the window like Ice Cube son. But
Hmm.
man, I was a fan ever since I heard Wankster. He could do
So
no wrong. I'm gonna be real. I was rooting for the
this
underdog, and I
is,
felt like he got shot 9 times. Everybody tried to block him.
mhm.
Man, how
And
did you
this
feel
was
though?
what I feel.
Yeah,
This was another person, like I said, underestimated. So they thought to do all that. I guarantee they didn't think he was gonna get anybody to mess with him after they uh put his name through the ringer and through the mud and made it seem like you don't want him, he's this and that. So even just getting to the West Coast, um I don't think they thought he was gonna blow up as much as they did.
and that's the
I don't.
crazy thing to me because he was writing. They still wanted him to write songs. They just didn't want to put him on to as an artist. That's
And that's what I'm
crazy
saying.
to me.
So you wanted him to write for you, but so you didn't want him to be. You knew he was better. That's what that tells me. So you didn't want him to become an artist because he was gonna beat the talent that you had.
And boy, oh boy, did he whoop on them. Man, you ain't
So
no friend of mine. You ain't no kin of mine. Don't make me flip on you with this. Man, I know every word to every if I turn the music on right now, I know every
oh
word to
yeah,
every song. I'm a 50 Cent fan. I'm telling you,
oh
bruh.
yeah, I already know. I already know.
It's
That's
it's
but
not even close though. Like it's not even
but just
like
the fact,
man.
like you said about like you just said about the last topic about they said the weather, uh
Yep,
that everything just was against him. It's like
yep,
everything was against 50 Cent, to be honest with you, because everybody was trying to stop him. Then
yeah.
he got shot 9 times. Then,
And
but then it just switched. It
guess what though?
flipped.
You know why? Y'all did all of that stuff behind closed doors thinking nobody's seeing you do it.
Mm,
But somebody was seeing you do it. See what I'm saying? Something out
mhm.
there was seeing you do it because y'all just fell up completely. He destroyed a whole record label that was up there,
Oh yeah,
the highest of the high record labels. It
yeah.
was like top three record labels. He
Now
destroyed y'all.
let me ask you this: if
Uh-huh.
instead of them doing what they did, sh- should they have just worked with him and brought him in? Like, what
I don't
would
even
have
think
been the difference?
I don't even think they would have worked with him because they didn't like each other already. Just don't block them.
Oh,
Just don't try
got
to
you.
block them. Just don't go around talking about them, trying to
Yeah,
get people to flip on them and saying bad things about them when they did nothing to you. You see what I'm saying?
got you.
Y'all could not like each other and coexist. But
Mm-hmm.
see, people can't do that. You know what I mean? See,
No,
people
that's
feel like they
facts.
can't do that.
That's facts.
You don't gotta like
That's
each
facts.
other and still be able to coexist. Just you go your way, I go my way. You stay out my way, don't
Mm.
start and then won't be nothing. Like your
That is one
grandma
of the
taught you.
realest. That's
You
one of
see
the
what I'm
realest
saying?
things that do. It's like
Don't
you
start
don't
nothing.
have you don't have to you don't have to knock somebody else down to get to where
Yes.
you at. Okay.
And we know this firsthand. But it's
Yeah.
okay. You know, it's okay. You gotta be built for certain things. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta be built for
And
it.
you said something too. You said he was doing like Drake Drake
Yeah.
style, and I felt the same way. And I felt like if you just would have you let your ego kind of take over. If you just would have stayed in your lane, I think you wouldn't have had the problems. He would have came
You
at
wouldn't
you,
have.
but if you just stayed in your lane, you would have been all right.
Yep. Because
So,
uh he told you what you was, a wankster. You trying to be something you not. He was telling you how to beat him. He just wasn't listening because he was wanted to be a tough guy. Everybody want to be tough. Want to
no,
look
you're
like they
right.
tough on the internet. Want to look like they tough on camera. If you're really
Mm,
tough, you're not trying to look tough on camera. You're not trying to look tough on the internet. If you're really tough, this is facts. I promise you. I seen
yes.
the tough guys. They're not. You can't just go visit them. You gotta go through gates to go visit them. You see what I'm saying?
That's real. That's
Uh,
real.
so all of this new age trying to be tough online is, like I said, it's certain people that's twisting your mind and think this is it. Think just
Yeah.
because it makes money, do it online. No, it's not safe. I'm just being honest. You know?
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah. With this new,
yeah,
and that's the thing with this new age of social media, that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's doing stuff for clout. So, uh, but I can tell
yeah,
you one thing. It's one thing I respect about Ja Rule, though. And before we go into the next one, he didn't try to sue nobody, or did he?
exactly. He didn't try to sue it, but he tried to say he won. I don't know how you won when your old record label got destroyed. And he tried to say he won this round. He won this round. I'm gonna just say this. This is the message of Ja Rule. You
Hmm.
didn't win no rounds, my guy. 50 Cent put belt, belt to
Yeah.
all of y'all. It wasn't even close. Um,
But the problem I has is
he,
why when he goes on these interviews, why people don't just tell him that? Like, bro, you
somebody
didn't
told him
win.
that his feelings was hurt. I'm like, bro, it's okay. Y'all tried and got built. That's just what it was.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
you talking about 50 Cent didn't just beat y'all. He made the greatest album of all time. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna beat that. You can sing all them hooks you want to. Uh uh I forgot the songs. I can't even remember them. That's how I'm saying. I was about to try to sing one of his songs. Can't remember it.
I know.
To be honest with you, before 50 Cent came out, when the songs would come on the radio, I was a kid turning the radio off. I'm just being real.
Yep. Yep.
Nobody want to hear that. But
Man.
you know, just
Yeah.
be careful, man, who y'all play with. That's all. Simple. Uh
So since we brought up a name, we might as well go into the next one.
oh yeah,
And
for sure.
so he had about pretty much two wars that he started, and it didn't end good on both of them. So let's talk about
Man,
Drake.
bruh. The only difference, and it's a difference between Drake and Ja Rule because I actually like some of Drake's songs. I actually like
Oh
Drake's
yeah, yeah,
songs,
I like Drake songs
but
too.
I just
Yeah.
feel like trying to sue somebody when you was participating in it is crazy.
Now let's talk about the first one first. Then we'll get into this
Okay.
next one. So the first one,
Good.
he actually threw the first shot out,
Yep.
and that was at Pusha T, and we all saw how that ended up. He made the life of uh the story of Adidon,
Yeah.
and that he and it's the thing. Let's talk about it. Right, let's talk about this one because he said some stuff in it, and Drake felt that he went too far, but Drake started it, right? So
Yeah, he
how can
started.
you tell somebody how to respond after you started it?
You can't. And that's the harsh reality of life that you gotta learn off of the internet. You have to learn this off of the internet. That it's a harsh reality that you might go to the floor. Somebody might take it lower. You
And
see what I'm saying?
that's what it comes down to. Because
It's like,
the problem is all these people, you calling out people, and when they do go far, now you're saying that was too far. Now
yeah,
I'm not gonna. And then I saw the interview where he was like, he's just he went so far, and I just was like, I need to back. No, you stopped because it hurt. You gave up
yeah,
because it hurt.
yeah,
Because everybody
yeah,
was saying that Pusha T line. No matter what you want to say, everybody can say
yeah,
Pusha T one of the top lyricists out there right now. I don't care what nobody
yeah.
say,
That's what
but
it is.
you could say and some people gonna agree. Yeah, you can't go and what are you talking about? He didn't start it, but
So
you
you
think
can't tell a
that's why I
man how
say
to
when you
respond. You
exactly and when
can't.
you underestimate somebody, that's what I say. This is what we're talking about. This whole topic is about
Yeah,
somebody starting some and they can't
yeah,
back it up. That's all
yeah,
we're talking about. So the
yeah,
people we're bringing up is exactly what we're talking about. Drake
yeah.
underestimated Pusha T and had to just quit
And I
because
don't know how
he
you underestimate him when you was a
because
whole fan of him.
people don't think Pusha T is any good. That's why people don't think Pusha T is any good. I'm like, bro, he be sliding on a lot of these beats, but
Yep.
he just had a one that just came out and he killed it. But
Yeah.
the thing is, when I feel like a lot of people, when you rap a certain way or you talk a certain way, they think you're dumb and they don't
Yeah.
know. No, they got it like that for real.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get
Yep.
deeper into that in a later topic. But when you talk a certain way and you rap a certain way, you're dumb. They're not gonna be able to. You see what I'm saying? And you underestimate them. and
Yep.
then get your ass whipped.
Yeah.
So, but that's just the first one. We can go into this next one where he done turned it into something else. It's like now
Oh
he
yeah.
got the Kendrick Lamar, it's Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. You done turned
Like,
this into, you could have let this shit go away,
yep.
but you still
But
gotta
guess what
say
though?
something about it and try to
Guess what?
sue.
That one line hurts. That
Oh
one
yeah.
line hurt so
Oh, the
much that you feel
PDF.
like suing.
The
You
PDF.
told him you told him he can't even say it at the Super Bowl when he was that one line. But guess what? You went to the floor, somebody went lower.
Yep.
And you would that's why you
But
just
that's the
don't
thing.
start that with
But that's the
nobody.
thing though. How you gonna how you gonna get mad? This mug said that his kids wasn't even his. He
That's
said
what
his
I'm saying.
best friend.
You went to the floor, and what did Anton Daniels say? He went to hell with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But people
And
want to
that's
jump
and
out the
that's
window head first. It's crazy.
and that's what I'm
You could have
saying.
not said
So
nothing ever to this man, but you was
but you
throwing
wanted
jabs
it
for
though.
a long time, and
And you
that's the
wanted
only
this.
thing. Telling people you was ready for this. You've been waiting for this. Guess what? Who's ever your partners, who's ever on your team, whoever ghost writing for you, none of them really got your back. Cause if
Right.
I was in the room with Drake and he said anything about he about to go at Kendrick Lamar, I would tell him you don't want to do that. You don't need to do that. Cause you poked a bear, and then when that bear maul you, you can't be surprised. A bear did what a bear was supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? The bear was
Mhm.
minding his business. So don't poke the bear.
The
That's what I
bear
would
was
have told him.
hibernating. The bear was hibernating. You had to go wake it up.
Yeah, you have to go wake the bear up. He hungry now.
But
He got new hunger now.
as a
It's
person that's
crazy.
looking on the from the outside looking in, that nigga would have sent you home packing bags. That he don't want nobody to tell him the truth.
Guess what? Guess what? I would have said, I'm going home then. Cricket. And then I would have been on the internet. I told him not to go at him. He sent me home talking about I ain't his friend. I don't got his back like that. Nah, I'm the only one had your back. I'm the only one told you. See,
Mhm.
that's what the issue I be having because it's like because we're so truthful, people take it a certain way, but really the ones who tell you the truth,
I
the
mean,
real one, the ones who
let's
give you the
just
real, look really got your back. That's what I came off of. When I was a kid, my friends, if I was doing anything left, they would tell me it ain't gonna be no goofy activities going on. They're gonna tell you straight up, don't do that. You feel me? That ain't cool. But today's
see.
world, y'all cool with with this DJ academic talk. But guess what? Never got hands put on me like that ever because I'm real one. Some of y'all, man, it's
Yeah,
dangerous out here for y'all. I'm just be real.
yeah.
Like,
That's the thing. That's the thing too.
man,
It's like that's everybody though. Everybody got to deal with that. That's speaking the truth. No,
yeah,
nobody wants to. It's either they're too harsh, or you don't got to say it like that. Uh, so how are you supposed to say it? Because, like you said, the way we grew up, you just tell you just straight up what it is.
yep,
So and it worked.
yeah.
Nowadays, this everything is different. It's telling, trying to just be, oh, it's okay, you could do this and all. That's not. It's not working. You see
No,
where? Look how the world is ending up. This is
yeah,
crazy.
yep,
So, but
man,
the fact, because we didn't even get to that part, the fact that you
suing,
the judge already ruled it, and now you want to you trying to get it over. You know what I mean? You trying to
reopen
get
the
it
case.
overruled. Yeah, trying to
Yeah,
get it overruled, overturned or whatever they call it. So,
yeah.
uh, I don't think that was a good look. I think you just need to let it try to die out. You know what I mean? So,
And this is the thing. I like some of Drake's songs. A lot of Drake songs. That's why I feel like
Oh
just
no,
go make the music, bruh. Just go
I'm
make
a
the
Drake
music
fan for
now.
real. I'm
Yeah,
actually a Drake fan for real.
good.
I just, it
He got
just,
no
I
real
didn't
ones
like.
around him, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
nobody who would advise you to go at Kendrick Lamar when they do you see the wordplay this dude been having? Like, you see the wordplay these dudes been having. You don't go at you make music, you do catchy hooks, you do a couple of liners. These dudes is back to back to back to back to back to back. That's why he had songs ready.
Oh
Man,
yeah, yeah.
he
But
outwrote your Ghost Rider. Crazy.
I know,
That's
and we don't
crazy.
even know how many that was.
That's what I'm saying. He outwrote your
Yeah,
Ghost Riders. Man.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we're saying. So we'll just go ahead and leave it on music topic and get into.
Sure.
Well, you know what? Since we talked about suing somebody, let's go ahead and get back. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Anton Daniels talking about suing Corey Holcomb now
That's crazy.
over the topics,
Well, he didn't. Oh,
over the stuff he said.
I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. He
Uh,
technically didn't say he was suing, but he insinuating like he about to sue.
taking
So we'll
legal
see how it
actions or
turns
something.
out. Huh?
Yeah, he said taking legal actions.
He said that?
I don't know. I thought
No,
that's
no,
what he
no,
was
no.
saying.
He just insinuated. Like I forgot what he said. He insinuated though that he might sue, and everybody from what everybody else is seeing, the clues they picking off, the hints they picking up on, they thinking he gonna sue. So he haven't
Mm,
sued yet, giving him the benefit of the doubt. But if he
okay,
think
okay.
so, this is if he's gonna sue. If he's thinking
Yeah.
about suing, or if he's gonna sue, then our opinion on that is what he said. I think he repeated this. What Tupac said. They let us scream peace after they started something. I don't know if he
Mhm,
said that or he said something about going to war. Why call it war when it's just
mhm.
a disagreement? You know what I mean? Y'all both
Yeah.
said disrespectful stuff. It ain't like he just said disrespectful stuff to you. It's time to move on from this. Like I said, y'all can coexist. Y'all ain't gotta like each other. You go your way, he go his way. That's it. But trying to sue him now, I don't think that's cool.
Nah,
But
nah.
like we were saying, you can't tell a man how to respond. You know?
Once
Can't
you
tell a man
started
how
it.
to respond. He started it,
Yeah.
but man, shouldn't have
And
started it.
like I said, this entire show, you underestimated a person because in your
Yeah.
head he's dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
smart. I'm intelligent. I'm highly intelligent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna go in here and get in front of his fans and try to take his fan. Then we all know what you tried to do. We
Yeah.
already know.
Cause
You
he's
tried to
smart.
get in front of
I
his
give it to him.
fans.
Anton
Yeah.
Daniels is smart. He's not dumb at all. Yeah. I
You
just
tried to get
like,
in front of his
damn, bruh.
fans and you tried to take his fans. But you
Yeah.
underestimated a comedian. That's what a lot of these niggas don't get. You
I wish they
underestimated
would
a
have.
comedian.
The crazy thing is, I wish they would have actually got to actually get the conversation out instead of that happening. I wanted to see it. I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, I was watching it. But, you know, it's just another
Yeah.
situation. Social media clouding your judgment, I feel like, because saying whatever you said on the show
Hmm.
is like the shock value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when he said that about that woman from Minnesota, that
Yeah.
right there, when he said that, I was like, damn, bro. I already know it's gonna go left. Once he said that, I was like,
Yeah.
damn, it's not gonna go good. You know what I
And guess
mean?
what? You even said out your own mouth on another podcast, you went to hell with it. And guess what?
Yep.
Corey Holcomb went even lower,
Yep.
like we said. So, um,
Can't tell nobody how
all
to
this,
respond, man.
yeah.
So that's why
So
it's
all I'm
better to
saying
not
is,
even engage. Guess what?
yeah,
If I promise you, if he would have said the same exact thing back to Corey Holcomb, it wouldn't have got to this. If he would have said the
yep,
same insult back instead of what he said,
yep.
it's like he said he was trying to do
As
it. So you
of
told
right
on
now,
yourself.
it seemed like, as of right now, it seemed like you regret it. Cause even when
Hmm.
you see him, at first you was talking all, you know what I mean? Now I can see it kind of slowed up because you mess with a comedian. This is what they do. So,
And talking about
but
what you would have did to him and all of that,
yeah, that's just too much. That's
neither one
way
of them was gonna do nothing. But it's cool though.
yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like
Yep.
you ain't gotta be tough on camera, man. You ain't gotta be tough. You really don't. Cause guess what? They both got an audience. So they
Mhm.
both in different lanes, but they got certain things they both can talk about together on the like if it would have happened, it would have been good. It would have been
Yep.
heck, I promise you. If they would have been able to get through that whole thing without flipping out on each other, it would have been good.
Mhm.
Probably been one of the best
Oh no,
shows
it
ever
would have been
made.
good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been great. But this what I don't
But
like about Anton Daniels is um he did what we said is some snake type type of stuff. Because he went
what
on
do you do?
there, you try to downplay a person to get your platform up. That's what you did. You went on there to try to
Yeah.
embarrass this dude,
And that's not cool.
and you tried to do it because you said it on these other ones. You went on there and you was like, "I was just gonna troll him." So you went on there to try to make him look bad,
Oh, he
to big
said that?
yourself up. Yeah, he said he went on there to. He was like, "I was just gonna troll him." I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
"Oh, okay." So
see? So what
yep,
happened? You wanted that to happen then. So that's even more
mhm,
reason why, like, why are you trying to sue him then? If you went
yeah,
on there with
exactly.
bad intentions.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
And what did
that's
Corey
what I'm saying.
Holcomb do for you to go in there with bad intentions? That's what I don't know. See, that's what I need to find out. If he can explain that,
I mean,
then I'll get it. But it's like I still wouldn't have went on there if I had bad intentions.
yeah, yep.
You gotta know who to play with, bro.
Then
That's
and
why it's
then
best
you
not to play with
have
nobody.
yeah, yep. But that's why it's kind of awkward to me that all this other stuff want to come out now once he got in this Anton Daniels stuff. That's why I'm like,
Yep,
it's weird to me. It's too much stuff
yep.
trying to pile on all at once.
Way too
And
much.
usually when something like that happens, it's because a group of people trying to take you down. So I don't know.
All th- all this is right now is start the fire, sell the smoke, and then complain about the heat. That's all it
Yep.
is. It's like,
Yep.
bruh, you can't start stuff and then they used to call it throwing the rock and hiding your hand. That's not what you like. That's what you really went on here to do.
Yep. So
I mean, yeah. Hopefully they make it
it
up out of
just
this situation, but
oh yeah, it backfired
that
though,
wasn't cool.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Hopefully they make it up out of this
But
situation because according to Corey Holcomb, it still got monetized. So
that's what I'm saying.
I guess
So
so.
it still got monetized, even though you were saying he shouldn't have said that about your people, but it's still they monetized it still.
Yeah.
So hey,
But I didn't.
but
This is the thing. I didn't know Anton Daniels was saying the stuff he was saying way back. I ain't seen all
yeah,
this stuff, but I seen some of this stuff and was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
talking reckless.
I'm not gonna knock.
So
I'm not no hater. I'm not gonna knock him
nah,
down. He had some good stuff on some of the shows I seen.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But
But
I
what
ain't seen
happens
everything.
is karma though. for a lot of these people. So,
Yeah, karma. You right.
and-
Karma is real,
but
man.
we're gonna move on to our final person who had stuff to say in the past and now is coming back to apologize. And I want to know
Man,
what you think about this one,
I'll say this to
Kanye West.
anybody, to anybody that has kids or brings kids into the world,
Mhm.
please don't be this guy right here. Cause he wasn't thinking about everything. He was just thinking about himself. That's what I feel like. Selfish, because like your kids got to go through hearing you say stuff like slavery was a choice. Like that's where you lost everybody. That's where you lost all your people. When you said that slavery was a choice, like that was the most disrespectful thing I think I ever heard a person say about slavery. And you're black. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you explain that to where it makes sense to a logical thinking person. So, I mean, now you need records to sell. Your shoes used to be up there with Jordan, they fell off. Your clothing line falling off. Your baby mama took you for heck of money, and now you want to apologize, scream peace after you started some shit because you need some records to sell. It ain't genuine, bruh. It's fake, fake peaceful. That's all I'm saying. Can't rock with it. Can't rock
Hey,
with it, bruh.
I'll feel you on that. And that's the thing
And
for me is
yeah,
if he would have did this while he was up, while because he tried to do streaming, that shit flops. Like
yep,
if he would have did this while the clothing line was up, everything was up, then I could take it serious, a little bit more serious. But now that you supposedly have an album maybe dropping in March, your Yeezy stuff is not doing good. The streaming flopped. Now let me go back to the people, to my community, the black community that helped me all these years.
yep. When you went
Um,
up there with Taylor Swift, the black community
exactly.
still supported you.
Yeah. It's like,
And
let me
you
go back
went
to
out
the
there,
community that kept me
man.
up now that everything is gone. It's
Yeah,
about to be gone. It's
yeah.
not it's not genuine at all. And then
But
let
guess
me
what though?
uh,
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
oh no, and then let me apologize to the Jewish community for what the comments that I said,
Yep.
because
They stopped buying
pretty
your
much
stuff.
everybody stopped buying your stuff. They was
Yep,
rocking with you till you did what you did. The black community was rocking with you till you did what you did. So
yep.
now let me set up an apology. Then they go ask somebody like, how do we know this is genuine? And they give some BS excuse like this wasn't just wrote in a week. It was wrote in over months of the time that he had to think about what he wanted to say. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
That's what every PR person would say.
yep,
Yeah, I know.
yep,
Bruh, you gotta that's why I said, man, you gotta just not do certain things. Like don't start this stuff and then have to backtrack later because you wasn't being genuine. Yeah, I mean, you wasn't being I say a good person. The truth was all coming at like a lot of people just not good people. I'm gonna be real. A lot of these people just not good people. They just because they need a record to sell, because they need they movie to sell. Uh it's like, bruh, I don't believe it. Now,
yeah,
like you said, if he would have did it when he was up already, still making money, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe he really serious. And I know they're
yeah,
gonna blame it on all everything but him being an asshole. That's all. It's like, bro, you're just an asshole. Just be real. Simple.
Yeah.
So,
And that's the thing. He just that's why I say it's not genuine because you're just now like once they say the album coming out, you're not genuine, bro. I just don't believe it now.
yep,
So, hey, it is what it is. Now you gotta like all these people gotta just gotta deal with what they brought on themselves.
yep.
So yeah, that's
You're
all
almost
I
out
got
of
to say.
business. Almost out of business. So let me apologize. Yep. You know,
So
it's like this. If peace only matters when you're losing or down, it was never peace. It was strategic. You
yep,
know, that's all it come down to. So with that being
and
said, all of it come back to they let us scream peace after they started some shit. You know, the great philosopher Tupac said that. So just remember, big dogs don't bark because they too busy eating. So stay consistent and keep them squares out your circle.